incredibly excited. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, sunshines. We are here, three incredibly powerful, driven, lit up women to make you an invitation that will totally shift your business. We are three amazing women who got together. We are members of the Grand Connection, and we got together saying, what's the state of the world? What are the problems we see? And we all looked at each other and said, we need more businesses to succeed. I am Campbell Rapin. I'm the owner of Clear Acceleration Inc. And I am here to talk about a masterclass that I have curated because I didn't see the right conversations happening. Conversations about what does it really take to run a successful business. And I looked around my network and I thought, who do I know who is living their walk? Who do I know who really has this heartfelt driven to say, I want to see you succeed. I want to be your support, your guiding light, and your butt kick as necessary to have the truthful conversations. And two incredible ladies who are the co-founders of Grand Connection, Carolyn and Susan, immediately came to mind, but I threw them a plot twist. And if you know me for a while, plot twist is what I'm all about. So I don't want to hear about the Grand Connection. I want you guys to shine the light on your businesses because these are two incredible business owners who really do focus on a shared theme, which is client growth. The way you make impact is through creating ripples of change. It's by serving more people, by calling specifically to your audience, by owning your own dance, your rhythm, your style, and doing it in a way that says, I'm prepared to be seen and I want to help you be seen. So these two ladies are going to speak with us. The masterclass is a classroom setting. So I want you to come with a couple things. One, your full commitment to go all in to saying, close the back door. This is about solving the riddle, the white elephant in the room, which is, I don't know how to get clients, or I don't know how to get clients who will pay me, or I don't know how to present my value so that I can be that force for good in the world and lead from the front. And when you do that, you're going to be in a room where I'm going to interview these ladies live. Each speaker will be interviewed. What's the white elephant, the problem that if we could just solve, we would start getting unstuck and moving in the right direction? And then they're going to teach you. They're going to actually help you bridge the gap because it's so important not just to identify the problem, but to work your way through it. My friends, the only way to see success in business is to go through the troubled waters, to come out the other side knowing that the impact is worth it. And you're going to have an execution plan, one action minimum per speaker, so that you can implement changes in the next 48 hours before you lead into the weekend to start that ripple of change. So please, Carolyn, tell me why you said yes, what you're going to be talking about, and why you think people need to be there.
Okay, well, it was a clear yes immediately because of who you are, Christine. You've been a part of our community for a long time, and you are truly a leader, a coach who is completely 100% committed to your clients and their growth and their success and their abundance. That's the truth. And, as a member of the Grand Connection, Susan and I both wanted to support you with this masterclass. I absolutely love the form of this masterclass. It's going to be a virtual classroom. It will be an opportunity for people to look at the truth of where they're stuck. Look at the truth of what is in the way of them creating more financial abundance, more relationships, more clients, more meaning, more purpose, all of it. And the truth is, I really know that when businesses release the fear, release the reasons why they think they cannot succeed, is only, in my books, one thing. And that is, I am on a mission to bring love back to business. Because the truth is, people, here's the truth. Love is the great prospering power. And the most magnetic energy that you can invoke to build your business, dreams, and profits. So the truth is, every one of us right now have this extraordinary opportunity to be successful. And if you know you have some issues or blocks or challenges or obstacles currently from being successful, you want to be here at this masterclass. Christine, she didn't say this, but the truth is, she's curated the best speakers that she has met in the last many years of serving as a business development coach. So look at the intention here, people.
Yeah.
And I feel that, my position here in bringing this love back is about elevating your service, elevating the relationships that you have. It's about what Christine said earlier. It's about taking this concept, ideas, strategies, and implementing them, taking action, releasing all fear here. The truth is we have to stretch from where we are out of our comfort zone and go for it. Be all in, because it is not going to be successful until you are. And you're going to meet some amazing folks here from businesses around the world. You will meet other future collaboration partners. I mean, the truth is, Christine, Susan, and I are collaborating for this masterclass.
Yeah.
And the success that will happen with the Grand Connection, with my business, Inspired Business Development, and Susan's business, New Earth Marketing, it's going to evolve it to the next level. So people, honestly, clear your slate. You want to be at this masterclass and really, honestly, come with an intention to learn something that's really going to impact your business dramatically. Because the truth is that when you serve more clients, you receive more financial abundance. When you receive more financial abundance, you can serve more clients, because money follows value. And that's the truth. So I love this conversation, Christine. Susan and I both feel so honored that you invited us to speak, and I'm so jazzed. I can hardly wait to meet the people who are going to be there. So I'm going to pass it back to you.
Thank you. And I love what you're all about. I'm so excited to be doing this with you, because this was the conversation that we had. If you do not see the change that you want, first you lead yourself, and then you get into the right room, the room that will accelerate your understanding, your confidence. And this is a learned skill. But what we were hearing about in the marketplace was the way to grow a business is to join 100 Facebook groups and spam people. It was to do things that were completely crazy, like download a PDF to promise $10,000 months. Whatever your financial goals are, you can always achieve them when you do action focused on the right things. The big mystery that many people might be feeling if you're listening to us today is, I don't know what the right actions are, or I don't do them in the right sequence because I'm not seeing traction. Well, having an intentional plan is everything. This is the right room to be in, because we're not going to mystify it. We're not going to death PowerPoint you. We're going to use a no BS room zone rule with a bunch of global entrepreneurs who do this for their own businesses in every season. And one of the key strategies is, how do you build demand for your services? Because I will tell you, the Kevin Costner Field of Dreams strategy is so last year, which is, if I build it, they will come. Well, they're not coming, or you wouldn't be going, I can't find clients. Clients are everywhere. You've got to be able to pull them into your universe. And so I'm super excited by what Susan has been doing, because in her business, New Earth Marketing, she's been really helping change the conversation around websites and strategy. And there's two speakers that are talking about websites. Why? Because I think it's so important. They're going to take two very different angles on this. But Susan so lit up about have a game plan. Susan, talk to me about what you're going to be talking about, why you chose to be here, and what you hope people will do to clear their calendars and get into this room.
Well, Christine, thank you for having us here. And thank you for, thinking about us as being part of your event. We actually met you in person not too long ago. It was really, really cool. Carolyn lived in the middle of British Columbia. I was traveling south, going back home. You were traveling north, going back to Alberta. And we met in the middle at Carolyn City. And,
So
we got to meet you in person. It was so cool that I felt I already knew you and you were a friend and a collaborative partner and a work colleague. It wasn't like we'd never met before. So the power of meeting people online in a virtual classroom, like this is going to be, is powerful. And I actually think I make better connections on Zoom than I did when I used to network in person. I mean, you can still do both, and I love to combine them. But when you're on Zoom, there's no distractions. You don't have a bar over there. There's no music playing. There's not a whole bunch of noise and other people bumping into you and shoving into the conversation. You are just one-on-one on Zoom, or when you're in a small breakout room, 3 to 4 people, you get a chance to take your turns, and you can look people up on LinkedIn and all that. So you know what? Just stepping back, working with you, and the reason why. I mean, I know that collaboration with you will be phenomenal, and you told us a few little things you had coming up, and I knew that you were going to execute on it. You were going to create something that would create that way for people to get inspired and take action. And this is so important for all of us. Like, I work with Karen. Carolyn and I are amazing power partners. She works on the foundational skills that, and the inspiration, the vision, the overcoming your fear and what obstacles you have that aren't moving you forward. And then she helps you put a plan together. And then what I do afterwards is I work with you on actually taking that plan and using some best practices in conversions and branding to actually align your brand to you, your ideal client, and your brand. And as they start to get aligned, and this is a process, a journey that goes throughout your business journey, they become more aligned. And then, you talked about Kevin Costner and the Field of Dreams and all that stuff. If you build it, they will come. Well, actually, when you get brand aligned, and that's my framework, they will come, because then you are attracting the right clients. So it actually happens. Like, I'm getting chills thinking about it because I have worked with clients, and I just see the growth. And you start off, it's farther apart, and as we get closer, and it's about clarity. And Christine, you are so about clarity, and that's why you spoke at our last event on clarity, and I had you speak at my masterclass on brand alignment. Clarity really well, and you speak clear, your messaging's clear, and your thinking is clear, and that takes work. So we have to step back and go and look at the work that you're going to do on your business, on yourself, to get that clarity that you can translate it into your brand, use best practices, and that goes on your website, and then things start converting. And you start getting those ideal clients, and they just come to you. And I really want to share with you some of my wisdom in this. And it all ties together with all of the great speakers that are going to be speaking on your event. Then, just come. It's a lovely curated flow that's going to take you through a process. You're going to do actions after each talk and leave with a plan. And I just feel that this will be an amazing day for everybody. So, as Carolyn says, block off the calendar, invite your friends. If you have a meeting with somebody else and say, sorry, the meeting, no, bring them. Give them this benefit for them and help them grow their business too. And come and meet some cool people. And of course, hear our talks too, because I'm very excited to talk about my 5 must-do conversion secrets to bring you grand success. So I look forward to seeing you.
It's, this is the vision I always have. And I thank you for the great compliments about clarity, because it's about starting with the end in mind. What will you get when you leave this one day, like the day that could transform everything? It's about client growth delivered. It's a very intentional topic. It's because this is going to go from, yes, I've got some challenges. I see myself in that story. I now have a bridge to get to the other side, and I have a plan to go implement. Because the truth is, you are called to make a difference, but you've got to get into movement. And I think movement is how you build momentum. And if you're not sure on the hows, yes, I've really curated this group of amazing speakers. This will be a very global audience. We've got speakers coming from 4 countries. It's going to be the way I run business, which is global. And I want you to know that if you're not in the right time zone, I would highly recommend getting up and coming live, because you're going to also be in the room, which is going to be maybe where your next power partner comes from, or where you're going to get your next spark of an idea, or you're going to find somebody to collaborate with, or yes, maybe even find clients. That could happen, but you got to be in the room. And if you can't be there, I do want you to really look at taking the VIP speed pass. This is all access. You're going to get the recording so you can go back whenever you need a tune up, or you want to really digest something. You're going to get the resources. Every single speaker is going to be dropping a resource for you. It's going to help you implement, help you move to the next step. But you're also going to get, with me, an implementation Q&A session, which will happen after the event, after you've already started to put the actions in place, so that you can translate the inspiration to inspired action. How do we take this to your business? And now you're not going to wonder, if I need help, who do I go for? We're going to say, these amazing 12th people that are in the room, they are great people to go follow, observe, hire, work with, get into their rooms to explode your business. We're really, really excited for you guys. You will drop the link. It's free tickets, but do the VIP, guys. That is about accelerating your business. It's $47. Trust me, the value is infinite. Skills you're going to be able to apply to create the ripples of change. Thanks very much for being here, ladies. I'm excited to be doing this with you. Thank you for saying yes to the crazy idea. We can't wait to see you. It is July 20th, Wednesday, next week. The event will run 8 to 4. Blow the day. Make sure you're there and show up with your best foot forward. Your audience, your network, your power partners could be in the room. Thanks for seeing you guys today. Have an amazing weekend and be there next week.
Sounds great.